Hey, it's Friday, July 11th. I'm Drew, and me and my little sailboat X-Wing are currently around 100 and something nautical miles north of the equator, with about 1,350 nautical miles to go to get to Hawaii, which is the destination for this passage. This is day 11 out here, and I figure I've got about another 12 days to go to get to Hawaii. Where I left you yesterday, I was in the process of troubleshooting a problem with my alternator. I have not made a great deal of progress on that because today has just been non-stop squall after squall after squall, which means it's a little bit rough to be down in the engine compartment, upside down underneath the steering column. Yeah, it's a little iffy. I do have some really solid working theories on what's going on and a good plan of troubleshooting moving forward, so I'm pretty confident that we're going to get it. And if we don't, I can always pull that alternator and replace it. But it feels like that would be just like a punishment for not being able to solve this puzzle. So we're going to see how it goes. Yeah, the squalls today have been something else. They come on very quickly, like there's not much warning. And the wind will just suddenly jump from 18 to 20 knots I've been seeing up to about 35. And so the boat kind of gets blown over sideways, and there's a lot of rain. So I've got my shower in, which has been nice. As you can probably see behind me, I've taken down my Canada flag. It's taken quite a bit of damage from the weather lately, and honestly, there's not really any other boats out here to see it. So as much as I'd like to keep it up, I think it makes more sense to take it down for the time being and then bring it back up when I get to Hawaii. Hopefully I'll be able to get a new replacement flag in. This is my last spare. On a brighter note, sorry, that's a sun pun. I've been able to get a lot of solar energy for the batteries. And a big piece of that is because, well, basically I'm right near the equator right now, but it's also, the solstice has just passed. And so the sun is quite far north of the equator right now. The ecliptic of the sun is right about 20 degrees. Which is also the latitude of Hawaii. So the further north I get and the closer I get to Hawaii, the better my solar panels are going to work, which is, that's a pretty nice feature. Unfortunately, that means that the trip from Hawaii to Canada, the further I get north, the worse the solar panels are going to work. So I've definitely got to hammer out this problem with the alternator once and for all before I leave Hawaii. Yeah, all right, that's enough for today. I'll come back tomorrow, let you know how it goes. Cheers.